You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, General Hospital fans. I've got your weekly spoilers from Monday, August 5th through Friday, August 9th. We have Jason terrorizing Ava, and Kristina is in emergency surgery. There is a lot of action coming this week. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and if you're not following us already, please reach down, hit that subscribe button. Now let's jump right into all the action coming on Monday, August 5th, 2024, which is season 61, episode 231. Now, we're going to pick up where the action left off. Kristina is headed into emergency C-section surgery after the fall. Meanwhile, TJ is ranting to his mom, Jordan, and he says that whatever happened, it's her fault. Now, there's a lot of hers on this show. Is he talking about Ava or is he talking about Kristina because he has a big issue with most of her life choices? Meanwhile, Natalia is there to listen to her daughter Blaze, and she wants to know if her mom still feels that way. And I mean, that way is in not taking her relationship seriously. Anna grills Trina. I'm sure they're talking to all the witnesses there. And she asks her if she saw anything after Kristina fell. Is Trina going to give up Ava and say that she saw her standing there right by the busted window looking shocked? I mean, that's a bad place to be because that is the place you would be if you pushed somebody. But we all know she didn't push her. And they're writing Ava into a corner again, which is just going to make Maura West fans angry. Meanwhile, Ava's feet are to the fire. She is being questioned at the PCPD in the interrogation room. She insists to Chase that it was just a horrible accident. And it was. It was the dumbest thing watching her clean up the scene of what happened and to create a new scene that is even more dodgy than the real thing. Dante shares his suspicions with someone, and Sonny is there talking to Dante and says they will pay. I assume he means Ava, but probably also Jagger, possibly also Scotty Baldwin for serving his daughter with a subpoena that brought her over there angry. Dex tries to comfort Jocelyn. He's consoling her. She's very worried about whether she got there in time to help Kristina or if she was moving too slowly and those extra seconds could have cost her life. Molly is at General Hospital to check on her sister. Meanwhile, Molly also chews out Sonny Corinthos, and I wonder if she is going to blame him because of the custody battle that resulted in the subpoena that led Kristina over to confront Ava, which led to the fall. Tuesday, August 6, 2024, season 61, episode 232. Anna Devane arrests someone. Now, this could be Sonny for some reason for him making threats and she just wants him out of the way, or it could be an official arrest of Ava for this accident that harmed Kristina. I'm guessing if Kristina wakes up and remembers everything, I'm not sure she'll tell the truth. I mean, if she thinks it might prevent Ava from prevailing in the custody case, I just don't trust Sonny's kids not to lie and cover to help him. Meanwhile, Sonny gets a visit from someone who cares about him while he is at a very low point. I'm sure very worried about Kristina and this grandchild that's not really his grandchild because it's going to be Molly's kid. Meanwhile, Laura celebrates with Kevin. So what is their cause for celebration? Let's hope that Heather's not out. We know it's not little Ace's birthday unless they're moving his birthday around. So we'll see how it goes. We do know that Lucky Spencer is coming back soon, but her daughter Lulu remains in a coma. So maybe she'll hear that Lucky's coming back, in a month or so. Kristina is in really bad shape and the family is praying for divine intervention. We've got Alexis there comforting a very distraught Molly and TJ. Meanwhile, Jason drops by to see Carly Spencer. Maybe he'll ask her why those hotel room windows are so fragile. We've all stayed in hotels. It is thick, double paned glass. I have accidentally whacked my head on the glass trying to look and see something outside. no hotel has glass that fragile. And yes, unless you're staying at some kind of vintage Victorian B&B that was built 100 years ago. That's just sloppy writing. They should have had her go over the balcony. That's believable. But a window that fragile in a multi-story downtown metropolitan hotel, no. Anyway, we also have on Wednesday, August 7th, 2024, good stuff happening on episode 233 of the current season. Portia Robinson has reason to be optimistic. Hopefully it's about Kristina waking up. I assume the baby came through this okay. I'm seeing a lot of people commenting on social media that they thought the fall was ridiculous. I agree. And other people saying they just really don't care if something happens to Kristina or the kid, but a lot of people aren't happy about the recast. So we'll see how it goes. I have a feeling both are going to come out of it fine. Joss opens up to Carly. She confides in her. I'm sure it's more stuff about, did I do enough? Did I get there fast enough? And Trina makes it very clear where her loyalties lie. Is she willing to make a statement against Ava, or will she believe that she didn't do this and not say anything? Meanwhile, Ava has a brand new reason to worry. That doesn't sound good. And Jason rushes over to General Hospital. Maybe they're telling her if Kristina dies, you're going to prison for murder. Thursday, August 8th, 2024, season 61, episode 234. Jason scares Ava. He is out to intimidate her and gives her a right good scare. Trina goes to see Heather and confronts her. Interesting. Felicia offers support to someone, and Alexis tells Scotty no. Not just no, but H to the E to the double hockey sticks no. And Anna issues a warning to John Cates on Thursday. Then that brings us around to the action on Friday, August 9th, 2024, season 61, episode 235. Sonny is completely and totally floored by a request that he gets. And got to be something about this Ava Kristina stuff, or maybe it's somebody asking him to let them test his blood for medication. Everybody's worried. Everybody is suspected. He swears he's taking his pills. But remember, months and months and months ago, when Ava was still living with him, he had thought about going to have his blood tested to throw the report in his family's face so they would stop asking him questions about his medication. And if you remember, Ava talked him out of it because at that point she had gone to see the pharmacist once and knew that someone was tampering with his meds. So maybe he will go get that test after all. It'd be a good idea. Meanwhile, Heather opens up to Elizabeth Weber. She's confiding in her daughter-in-law. I mean, ex-daughter-in-law, I guess, because Franco died, but it wasn't like Franco and Elizabeth got a divorce or anything. Laura talks things over with Portia. They're hashing things out. Got to be related to Heather. And Nina comes up with a plan. And Michael Corinthos asks Willow Tate for her help. That's everything we have for next week. Drop your comments on what you're excited to see. Let me know what you think about that swan dive and where you think this storyline is headed. Drop your comments, subscribe if you're not following us, and come back soon. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I'm here talking GH 7 days a week with you.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.